Engines going up in flames all over the country. This is happening more and more in Kia and Hyundai vehicles.
And the I-Team's Casey Geraldo heard from one local woman who believes her car and millions more should be recalled because of this. Casey.
That's right, Steve. That woman was in construction on I-94 when her engine exploded, leaving her unable to stop or accelerate, smoke blocking her view. Now she's on the hook for thousands of dollars for a car she can't even drive.
My first thought was my kids, like, they need a mom, you know, and I didn't think I would see them again.
Melissa Marcoutsis says she had a gut feeling the day her Kia Soul broke down.
Honestly, something just told me, do not stop.
She had a semi-truck behind her and one next to her.
And all of a sudden this huge boom happened underneath my engine and tons of dark smoke came from underneath it. It blurred my vision. Nothing was working.
Marcoutsis coasted through the smoke, off an exit, and got her vehicle towed. She went home to do some research and learned her story's not unique. Something similar happened in Florida.
All the electric was shut off in my car.
And Texas.
And the next thing, the car just exploded.
And according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, it's happened to hundreds of people across the country.
I wouldn't get near it.
What I found is that Kia recalled over 1.5 million cars with different makes and models with different engines for the same problem, catastrophic engine failure.
Only her 2012 Kia Soul wasn't recalled.
Something needs to be done. They need to issue a recall, and all of this could have been avoided had they listened to what I was saying to them.
For months, you've been telling them this is dangerous.
Since May 14th, I have been telling them this is a problem.
NHTSA has gotten hundreds of complaints of Kia and Hyundai engine failures, including 29 from Kia Soul owners describing similar smoke and electrical issues to what Marcoutsis experienced. NHTSA says in a statement it takes all potential safety defects seriously. The agency is reviewing the issue and will take appropriate action to protect the American public. Consumer advocate Jason Levine from the Center for Auto Safety says the companies need to take appropriate action too.
A lot of reports of people saying they don't feel like they're being taken seriously. And we'd also point to the fact that they have not gone ahead and issued a separate recall or increased the size of the recall.
Levine and his organization want answers from the company.
And they need to be forthcoming with the American consumer, with the U.S. Senate, and explain what they think is happening, what they know, and maybe even what they don't know, but to give some sense that they are taking this seriously.
This is the hole in my engine.
That is what Marcoutsis has been fighting for all these months. What does this do to your life?
It's hard not to see others value you or your life or your opinions, and it's hard not to get your point across when it's so vital for our nation, for everyone. I mean, this is very hazardous.
After months of saying she wouldn't pay to replace the engine herself, Kia offered to put a new one in for free. But for Marcoutsis, that's not the issue anymore.
I don't want a new engine. I don't want a used engine. I don't want a Kia. I want a totally different car that is not going to blow up and possibly kill me or anybody else.
Kia tells us in a statement, in part, engine failures can occur as a result of any number of complex factors. Therefore, each case of engine failure must be evaluated on a case-by-case basis to determine the cause and any applicable warranty coverage. And they say Marcoutsis' vehicle was no longer under warranty coverage.
So frustrating, Casey. So what's next for the woman and for the company?
Yeah, the Department of Transportation is requesting information from Kia about Soul's years 2011 to 2015, and Marcoutsis is working on a class action lawsuit while still making payments on her car that she hasn't driven since that day in May.
Yeah.
And the CEOs of Kia and Hyundai were invited to testify in front of Senate tomorrow, but that was canceled when they said they would not be showing up.
Wow.
A lot of these on the road. Casey,
Okay.
thanks.
Thank you, Casey.